And we're live! Clap, 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 clap.
Recorded in front of a real studio audience.
Welcome to our season 1 finale of the I Went Outside Today podcast. I am one of your hosts, Chris.
I'm Cheryl.
I'm Sydney.
And what do you do, Sydney?
Haven't been doing any things.
Say the line.
Haven't been doing any things. There's no things to do.
We'll forgive you.
I'm not going to say it if I don't feel like saying it.
And so, yes, it is our season finale. So 13 episodes in. This is episode 14 to wrap things up.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like a good place to stop. How are you feeling, Sydney?
I mean, having a good time. I feel like it would have been better if there wasn't a global pandemic is sort of where I'm at.
It's fair.
That's fair. That did put the kibosh on quite a few of our plans.
We did like one thing on the list.
We did a few.
We did a couple
did
things.
hypnotic regression therapy.
We did the Creationist Museum.
We did the traffic light party.
We attempted to do the traffic light party.
Well,
we were there. Other people were not.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for this fucking pandemic to be over.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go look at some possums after the pandemic's done.
Cool story. Yep, so we are 13 episodes in, and I teased you guys before the episode that I have a confession to make.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember our virtual speed dating episode?
Oh, vaguely.
No one else does, because you know why?
Did you never post it?
I forgot to post it. So that one will be playing out of order. I think I should just drop that immediately, do you think? Or
either or, sure.
That's so funny. Wait, did we just not post for a month?
I kept posting, but since we have, we record all of our episodes ahead of schedule, I just kind of skipped over that one by accident.
Oh, just put a thing at the front of it. That's so funny.
This episode will air after that one airs, but be aware that one's out of order.
Mm-hmm.
Have to apologize to best friend Anna, our one and only guest star on season 1.
Season 1.
So what episode would that have been?
So there was 4 of us and nobody noticed.
That should have been episode 4.
That's all of our faults.
So that should have been the one right after the traffic light party.
That's so funny. Whatever. We can do what we want to.
It's true. Reality is what we make it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even have owned up to that. I would have just posted it and gaslit everyone.
But as you've said on several occasions, you're a monster.
Just a small one.
So say on Rick and Morty, gaslighting's not real. You just made it up because you're crazy.
Exactly. It's 100% it. You should have just posted it and been like, what are you talking about? It's in order.
Mm.
I mean, I don't think we referenced it in any other episode, so I think we would have been okay.
I think the other part of it is that's also the
Gaslighting.
episode where you got your demon pendant.
No, it's not. That's getting rich quick.
Getting rich quick. We told you you were getting one, but we were waiting for it in the mail.
Oh, we were waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Right. So it was preceded by getting rich quick. So this should have been episode 5. I was wrong again. I'm all disjointed out of time.
Getting rich quick is episode 3.
Not according to Chris's list.
According to what you said on that episode, it's episode 3.
Episode 1 is the new list.
Yep.
2 is the traffic light party.
Yeah.
3 is past life regression.
I have it in my phone. It's episode 3.
Hmm.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But I get all the notifications for that one because that's the one all the bots like. It's the most liked episode, and I swear to God, it says episode 3.
Are you sure?
Hang on.
As we all search frantically on our phones and media devices for the correct order of the list.
Yeah, so our current sequential ordering, according to Spotify, first one was the list, followed by a traffic light party, then our Halloween special, and then COVID chaos, past life regression, and then getting rich quick.
Well, whenever I try and find it, I can only find our Christmas episode. You're going to have to cut all of this. I'm sorry.
Well, as you said, all the bots love it when you post a episode title, Getting Rich Quick. Every financial bot ever followed that post.
Yeah.
So it became one of our most popular ones on our website, but I don't think any of those hits were real people. And so that is the robot's favorite episode. Sydney, of all the things you've done over the past year. We've been doing this for a year. What is your favorite thing that you've done?
Nothing.
You've done.
My favorite thing was when we went to that. Remember, we went to that like weird hobo place, and we had to like go around the side of the building. You like told me a ghost story.
Oh, you're referring back to our Halloween special?
Yeah, I liked that episode.
That was the one you had the most fun doing?
Yeah, that was a reasonable amount of walking. And I saw a deer. What else? I think I saw a rabbit too.
Probably it is the place to find animals in Edmonton.
That was the best one. The worst one was the Creationist Museum. The best one, other than, I don't think this was ever like recorded, when we didn't make it to the Creationist Museum and we were from Heller instead, and I needed a rolling pin, and all the fucking baking supplies here was sold out, so I finally found a fucking rolling pin. Did we even record that? Is that an episode?
I think we did. And so your least favorite was the Creationist Museum.
Yeah.
How are you doing after that?
I'm not okay.
Would you blame your current state on that?
Like, mostly. No, I'm just bored and just depressed, and I'm just tired of the pandemic, and I just want to go see some possums or like maybe a llama.
I bet the Creationist Museum guy could tell you all about possums.
He probably fucking has one. He just seems like the type. I bet you he does. Did you know that the opossum is North America's only marsupial?
Yes.
How do you think it got here?
I mean, I don't know. In a boat, probably.
Brought over as a pet.
Probably. Pretty sure that's how like cows got here. They just like put them in different places.
That's how a lot of things just got here.
Wild. I just like how possums look when they're eating.
Yep, Sydney has sent us many, many gifts on Facebook Messenger of what possums can do, including riding Roombas.
Would you like me to stop talking about possums?
You can talk about whatever you want.
Well, yeah, my least favorite thing was the fucking Creationist Museum, probably followed by the speed dating episode, because I was hoping to just meet someone and marry rich, and that did not work out.
I would say that. Did you even try the episode?
There wasn't any thing. It was virtual speed dating. We were in the thing, in the Zoom, and well, I was late. Anna was there on time though, and she said there was only one guy, and then they kicked us all out and it was canceled. Did they give us our money back yet?
Yes.
Cool. And
I don't know
then
if Anna ever got hers back though.
No.
she never got it back?
I don't think so.
I never heard.
Oh, I'll check in with her, and if she didn't get it back, I'll go to fucking war with that company. I don't give a shit. I got nothing to do. I'm so fucking bored. I'll go over there and fight them with my hands. And then my third least favorite thing was when we had to take those personality tests.
You didn't like learning about yourself?
No.
That's very definitive.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite things to do. I enjoy taking those quizzes and learning about myself.
I know I'm flawed. I don't need to talk about it.
They're only flaws if you let them be flaws.
No, they're just flaws. And then what was my least favorite after that?
What about the traffic light party?
Yeah, the traffic light party was just like sad.
Well, you've been a psychic detective.
That was wild. It was supposed to be a psychic detective class. That was just a psychic detective test.
You've randonauted.
That was all right. Yeah. Gold hunt was bullshit.
You've gold hunted. Yeah.
I walked so much for gold hunt, like, oh my god, and then we're not even rich yet.
You've had your tarot cards read by Krampus.
Oh my god, that was so that was fine, but it was weird and awkward. They were nice people. I think he pre-picked those tarot cards though.
You've made a bet. That's incorrect to say. You made a deal with the demon Bune to earn riches.
So things have been going better since I have been lazy and not wearing the pendant. I should have warned you before I made you purchase me jewelry that I just randomly stop wearing it.
That's
I'm
fine.
just lazy.
I haven't been doing anything with my voodoo spell either, so.
I mean, I know where it is. It's just hanging nicely and it's fine, but crypto has taken off more since I've stopped wearing it, so maybe I was provoking him too much. Maybe I'll put it back on and see if the price crashes.
You have the power.
That's probably it.
Then you could buy the dips. You put it on and it crashes, and you buy in and you take it off and it goes back up again.
I can't even buy dips. I mean, maybe if I control it with a pendant, but in real life, I'm very bad at it.
That's another thing we did. Not something we all took a part in.
Mm-hmm.
Did a money magic spell. Cheryl had done a voodoo spell, voodoo doll.
A mojo bag.
A mojo bag, that's what it was.
And she fed it oils.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we determined that I definitely won
Yes.
out of all the money spells.
Yes.
You owe us beer.
And you said you're going to get back to us on what kind of beer.
Can it be White Claws?
Could be White Claws if you want to waste your
No.
1 case of beer.
I don't want to waste it on White Claws. You want to do New Level Brewing beers?
We can do them.
Or there's Odin's Brewing has a variety pack of their dragon beers.
TBD on the beers.
Yeah, I think either the dragon beers or New Level Brewing beers.
And I think we will drink those beers on our season 2 opening episode.
If we ever see each other again.
Yeah.
I mean, we could split up the case and deliver some to you.
I'm not saying no.
Drop it by your front door in your mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
No calls. I don't even have a mailbox. Whenever I get orders, I just leave them on the ground.
I'll dig a hole in a field and then send you the GPS coordinates.
Don't, because one time my friends buried a Ouija board that way, and then it got like dug back up, and I'm not about holes in grounds.
But you love the movie holes.
I love the movie holes, but you don't love the actual holes. There's lizards in the holes. Read the book. God. I'm in a mood. I'm sorry.
You are in a mood.
You should just like make a sampling of all of my tones on every podcast because it just like varies so violently.
We could use those audio clips as ringtones.
What would your favorite ringtone of me be of what I've said on the podcast?
I like your rant about Horse Island.
That's a good rant.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The Christmas episode made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, it was good.
I've been editing our randonauting episode, and we had a bit there where you were looking for bears, not beers.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like, bears and beers. Wait.
That'd be a good ringtone. Really? You wouldn't do slap yourself in the face?
I don't know if I would hear that if my phone was ringing.
Slap yourself in the face.
Pop, pop, pop.
You can hear it.
I'll think about it. It's the year 2021. Everyone's phones are on silent these days.
Mm-hmm.
My phone's not on silent.
Oh, you're living in the past, dude.
Because I have to forward my work phone to my cell phone, and I would just never answer it if it was on silent.
And so our list from episode 1, things we didn't get to do, and hopefully we can do once the vaccines are rolling out and everyone's getting shot up and losing their 5G capabilities.
I think that season 2 should be all animal themed.
Okay, so the furry convention was one of the things on our original list.
Real animals.
They would argue with you on. They would argue with you on that point.
Ugh. Is there anyone as a furry that dresses up as a possum though, or a llama?
Probably.
Probably your future husband, Sebastian,
Who
Is
works
he
as a
rich?
truck driver.
or
As
not
long
Jerry.
as long as he's rich. And doesn't talk to me and has his own bedroom and is not home that much. And like hopefully has citizenship to another country.
So you're looking for one of those like African prince schemes that gets emailed to you?
Well, I don't want to go anywhere too hot.
Well, ladies and gents, if you're looking for someone and Sydney's your type and you fit the description, send us an email or a direct message on our Facebook page and our brand new launched Instagram page. We just launched that over this past weekend.
We
here.
did.
Ooh, or we can post more unflattering pictures of me.
They're all flattering.
Mm.
This is a podcast made of nothing but attractive people.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
She's taking pictures of me at weird angles. That Denny's waitress, she knew too. Like, you can see the picture when you're taking it. Stop taking pictures like it's 1920 and you can't see what the picture is before you take it. I'm tired and cranky.
You're going to get us in trouble with Denny's. We won't be able to go
It's
back
true.
for breakfast.
I'm mad because I haven't even had Denny's since that photo was taken. I like Denny's.
You better stop bad mouthing their photography skills.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't even have Denny's because we're in a pandemic.
I'm sure they do skip the dishes.
I can't order from Skip the Dishes. I'm like in a war with Skip the Dishes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, I do have to. But they're not, Uber's not very nice to their employees, so I just don't support the restaurants at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you just make a task rabbit for someone to go pick you up food and bring it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, smart. Because did you know on the delivery sites you can't order a peanut butter Buster parfait?
I did not know that.
It's super annoying.
We'll take your word for it.
How are you even going to edit this train wreck of an episode?
Just, it'll be fine.
It's as good as it always was.
Though. I'm always like, oh my God, I got so drunk. I said so many things. Don't post it. And they're never that bad.
I mean, Chris edits out a lot of the worst stuff.
Yeah. By the way, if you donate $1,000 to our Patreon, we will release you the cutout footage from the Creationist Museum. Or do you think it's worth more than 1,000? It's pretty bad.
It was mostly ranting. If you want the same experience, just put that episode on repeat.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, it was so much longer than what you got in the episode. It's like 3 hours uncut. I can't believe you're deleting my audio. What if I die? You'll feel bad.
Will we, though?
Yes. Yes.
So, as of today, Sydney, how many followers do you think we have?
7.
We actually have 75.
Oh my God, congratulations to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Sydney.
We're not 100% sure if they're all actual people because, well, it's Facebook.
It's the internet and robots are taking over.
That's what you get. I shared one of our episodes to my friend and he listened to all the episodes and he said I'm funny. And everyone says that Chris has like the best podcast voice they've ever. Like, what the fuck is that? It's not a bad voice, but like he's not Morgan Freeman.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's just annoying.
Why is it annoying?
Because we have nice voices too.
Oh, I don't think I've got a nice voice at all.
You have a nice voice. I have a nice voice. We have nice voices.
I have coworkers who tell me I should start my own ASMR sleep time hypnosis channel.
I wouldn't listen to that at all.
And funnily enough, we have one person that unfollowed us.
Oh my God, rude.
On March 31st. And I went back to try check like our social media to see what I posted. There was nothing.
We should go to their house.
It won't tell me who it was who unfollowed us.
I'll find you.
Maybe they're just one of those unpleasant QAnon people who had their accounts removed.
Maybe.
Well, I'm taking an IT course, so I'll find you.
And then refollow us.
Yeah.
So there are some things from our original list that we did not get a chance to do. Just wondering if you're still interested in them. L. Ron Hubbard's birthday party, if they ever hold one for him again. That was the birth of the...
I don't want to go by myself.
Of the Lindsay Grube persona.
Yeah, that's a good persona for having.
I mean, we wouldn't send you by yourself.
Yeah. After the Creationist Museum, I'm like less willing to do things alone. It was supposed to be I went outside today, and now I feel like it's like we went outside today because people are fucking crazy. So, I mean, yeah, I would go. Do you think there's going to be snacks?
Maybe. I hope there'd be cake.
Yeah, it's a birthday.
Yeah.
Are they anti-vaxxers?
I don't know I think they're anti-psychology. I don't think they're anti-vaxxers.
No.
Cool. So yeah, a lot of what I'm still willing to do depends on how these particular groups feel about the COVID vaccine.
That's fair.
Would you take part in the staring cult? That was one of the things from our list.
Yeah, because I don't have to talk during that, right?
No, you just need to maintain eye contact with the cult leader for probably an uncomfortable amount of time.
I don't like to actually make eye contact at all. I don't even like to look in your eyes through the Google Meet screen, just in case you were wondering. Are you looking at my eyes? Because I'm not looking at your eyes.
I'm always looking at your eyes.
Looking deep into your eyes.
Hate that so much. Anyway, yeah, I would still do that, but I feel like could I do that on Zoom maybe?
You might be able to.
I'm not really in a mood to like go anywhere or like put not sweatpants on. What's the next one?
So as we had mentioned prior, the furry convention.
I go through moods where I want to do it and I don't want to do it.
What puts you in the mood for furries, Sydney?
I don't know. Why did I want to do it? I was probably drunk. I feel like I just drank a lot of beers and then you read me this list and then I said yes to things. Is it rude to go to a furry convention just to make a podcast about furries?
Depends on how rude you are about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why God invented editing. Put it in the maybe pile. I really just want to like go see possums or like any animal. I really miss animals.
The Valley Zoo just had a baby camel.
Camels are okay.
They rank pretty low on your animals are worthy scale.
No, there's actually a video of me in the depths of the cyberspace singing to a camel. I'll give you $5 if you can find it.
How would you like to do the rage room?
Yes, today. Pick me up. Let's go.
We'll see what we can do.
I think they're open and available to run right now, but you are wearing full PPE so that you don't get hurt. Gloves, safety glasses, hard hat, steel-toed shoe covers.
Is it fun if you're not strong?
I had fun when I did it, but that being said,
you're like much stronger than me.
I don't know about that, but the baseball bat was not fun.
Is it too hard to swing?
It's aluminum, and so when you hit something with it, it reverberates through your arms. So you get vibrations, and it's kind of painful. I didn't like it.
Do they play music?
Nope.
We know you'll bring your own. You'll probably play Hamilton like you did during the Halloween episode.
100%. Hamilton's like the only music. I don't know if you know, but he's Alexander Hamilton.
That or the Road to El Dorado music you played for us on our randonauting episode.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. Bump that one up in the list of things I said I like. You were so annoyed. That was so much fun. Oh my God, that was so good. What song did I say? On the Trail We Blaze?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not good rage room music.
Elton John is not good rage room music?
No.
What?
Oh, maybe the Elton John song with Fall Out Boy. That's a banger. Yeah, I still want to do Rage Room.
In following with that theme, do you still want to watch The Room with us?
Yeah, that's like the best one. We just have to go into a theater, right?
Yep.
And we can have popcorn?
Sure.
I can't even drink Diet Coke anymore. What will I get for a beverage?
I think they have a liquor license there.
Oh yeah, they do have a liquor license.
I don't drink during movies. I know it seems like I would, but the first movie I ever saw drunk was Gravity.
Did you feel like you couldn't find the floor?
It was bad.
Did you get the spins while watching Gravity?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I didn't like it at all. So I've never drank in a movie since. Maybe this will be the thing to change it.
Mm-hmm.
It may. And you'll need to keep your hands over your popcorn. Things may fall in it.
Ew. What kind of things?
During the course of the movie, things are thrown.
I'll just bring a Tupperware for the popcorn.
Sounds good. One of the other things we had on the list was, and we'll have to see if they start this back up, but it was a drop-in free Krav Maga lesson.
Yeah, I want to do that still. But I want to do that when I'm slimmer.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I don't want to be fat and doing Krav Maga.
But your punches will be so much stronger if your arms are bigger.
No, I have a lot of fat on my arms. Like, they're heavy, because, like, I do a lot of yoga, and, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that makes your punches more powerful.
No, it doesn't. I'll punch
like
you to confirm. I literally have no upper body strength. But maybe I don't move my shoulder enough. Maybe if I do the Krav Maga, it will help to have a strong punch.
They'll tell you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
People like always make fun of my punching because there's not a lot of like power in my punches. Anyway, yeah, I want to do Krav Maga.
So the other one that we had on the list was the Ekankar.
What's that?
So it's a religion that started in the States. I don't know, Chris, if you've got more information. I think this was one of yours.
I don't want to do any religion that starts in the States. Here are the religions that started in the States. Fucking the Mormons, Scientology. Like, it's not a good track record.
Well,
I don't
Ekankar.
cult people a religion? Probably not. They think they were just Christians.
Sorry, say that again. I cut you out.
The Jonestown people, that wasn't a new religion. That's just Christians. Well, they used Christianity.
And who doesn't? But Ekankar, here's a description from the interwebs. This is from Wikipedia. Some of the key beliefs taught in the Shariat Ki Sugmad includes soul travel, karma, reincarnation, love, light and sound, and many other spiritual topics. Ekis believes Sugmad is the endless source from which all forms were created, and that the Ek, the sound current, flows out of Sugmad into lower dimensions.
Are you sure that's a American religion? Or like, it sounds like a white guy just picked the most interesting parts of some Eastern religions.
It is founded by a man named Paul Twitchell.
That's the whitest name I've ever heard, and I'm not going to any religion invented by any Twitchell. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't think we discussed this the first time around. Why are you trying to send me to some Twitchell guy's religion?
So this is one where they do group chanting. This one I heard about on the Ono Ross and Carey podcast.
I want to do chants.
And this is the one where they get you to learn the hue.
Find me different chanting. Not this chanting. You just said chanting the first time. You didn't say no.
Well, just continuing our list items, seeing if you're still game for them. We just finished talking about Ekankar. How do you feel about talking to a psychic, having a psychic reading done?
Yeah, I would do that still.
Excellent.
We could have done that over Zoom. We should try and do that over Zoom. I don't know. I want to do it in person though. I'm sad.
What?
Because I want to do these things still.
We'll be able to do some of the things.
I feel like the chanting one, now I have problems with it, but you could find me different chanting that I could do on Zoom.
Okay.
We'll see. And one of the last items we had on the list was hypnotherapy.
I did hypnotherapy. No, I
You
did
did.
passive regression.
You did hypnotic past life regression.
Well, similar. Yeah, I would do hypnotherapy.
And so this is something that I've been interested in learning how to do. How would you like it if I hypnotized you?
I don't trust bald men.
I'll put on a wig.
I mean, gonna need to.
It'll be a very convincing wig.
Why don't you trust your brother? He's nice.
I mean, he's shifty. You didn't know him as a child. I did. How many times has he convinced you that you need a ticket to get into heaven?
0.
Exactly. So the trust issues are earned.
But he wasn't bald back then.
Yeah, well, he still sucked.
Total older brother duties I was legally obligated to do. It's supposed to make younger sisters tougher.
You
Look
made
how
me
tough
sell
you
you
are.
my soul for jelly beans.
Yeah. Did that ever happen again?
No.
You're welcome.
You never gave my soul back, though. I have like so much explaining to do. If there's an afterlife, it's going to be a problem.
If you go to the pearly gates before I do, just wait for me.
Okay.
Just sit down, lean up against them gates.
Someone's coming to explain it. It'll be fine. We'll just like sit there for whatever.
We did have one suggestion for you to do in season 2.
What?
A friend of mine named Russ suggested that you do some campfire stories with the Haunted Walks of Ontario.
Like, we have to go to Ontario?
No, they're online Zoom meeting type, and they tell ghost stories.
I have to tell the story? Or
No, you get to listen to them.
Oh, I would do that. That's just like watching Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, basically.
I'll do that, Russ.
Perfect.
For everyone going, but Sydney doesn't like ghosts. I thought you were going to like take me in a haunted building or some shit.
I mean, we have a different ghost episode planned. Don't worry.
I don't like that. I'll do the ghost story one, though.
Okay.
And a Ouija board episode?
Nope.
Flat Earther Conference?
Yeah, I'll do that. But no Ouija boards.
What about just a spirit board?
What's that?
It's a
I feel like
non-brand
that's
name.
just a Ouija Ouija board.
No, Ouija board is the
Copyrighted name.
copyright of Hasbro.
Oh, well, when I say Ouija board, I mean all of them. Like, I've made a Ouija board before. It's not good. Like paper and tape, and we used the Pringles lid as the pendulum.
Nicely done. If anyone else has any suggestions for things that Sydney should do, you can, again, contact us through social media or send us an email.
But also make them good things, like maybe just all animal sanctuaries.
We don't have that many.
We go and look at different animals.
We have the wolf dog rescue sanctuary close by.
It's literally just dogs, though. I mean, dogs are nice. I like dogs.
But they're half wolf.
Well, they're all the dogs are wolves. They literally share like 95% of the DNA, even if it's a Chihuahua. So like, what do I give a shit about it? I like huskies, though. I would go see some huskies.
I mean, these are wolf dog hybrids. Like actual wolf.
I'm just saying it's basically this. I'm not impressed by it.
It's like half man, half caveman.
That's rude. I just feel like, yeah, Wolf Sanctuary is good. We could go there, but I'd rather go see some possums or some llamas.
Well,
I have nothing against dogs. I would just rather see other animals. I can go outside and see someone walking their poodle, and it's basically a fucking wolf, so it's fine.
You're in the wrong part of the world to see possums.
I know. I regret all my decisions. I used to see lots of possums in Australia.
I bet.
And I watched like German tourists pet them, and I didn't even try and stop them. I just watched to see what would happen.
And did any of them get bit and get rabies?
No. The possums over there are much tamer. Or we could go see, what's another good animal to see? I like foxes.
No, those are pretty much wolves.
Those are not wolves. Those are different from wolves.
But they probably have 95% of the same DNA, though.
No, they don't. Are they canines? I guess
yes, they're canines.
But they're kind of like cat dogs.
You've never seen a fox, have you?
I've seen 2 foxes.
If you want to see like a cat dog, those are hyenas.
Yeah, true.
You're welcome. Well, other than things animal related, what things do you think you would like to do?
Give up and die.
Maybe for the finale episode. Well, that will be our video episode where we film you just giving up and then slowly expiring. We'll put a time-lapse video on your body turning into a skeleton.
Gross.
And well, if our wildest Patreon dreams come to true, what things do you think we should do?
I'm still excited for Sydney to go see a professional stylist.
Professional stylist?
Yep.
Fashion
Did we talk about this?
Nope.
Oh, is this a new thing you're proposing?
I've been thinking about it for a while.
Okay, so I will go see Tan from Queer Eye, and I will not change anything about the way I dress to do my hair.
I don't think we can make that happen.
Well, those are your options.
You're going to have to suck it up and go.
I don't wear colors. I just like to wear black. I'm also fucking cold all the time, and black attracts sunlight.
That's true, it does.
Maybe scientific reasons.
It also sheds heat quicker.
Yeah, well, so does your face.
Also technically true.
What about you, Chris?
I know of a couple theme parks in the United States that are completely Bible themed we could send you to.
No. I'm sorry, we can go to Bible camp in the States, but we can't go to a possum sanctuary?
Exactly.
It's not a Bible camp, it's a Bible theme park.
These are silly rules.
Like Disneyland, but with Bible characters instead of Mickey Mouse.
I would rather just go to Canadian Disneyland. It's going to open in 2023. Read the news.
We could put you in the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark.
Is it the boat version or the box version that crazy guy told me about?
That's the Ark of the Covenant.
No, he said Noah's Ark is a big box, and he yelled at me about it for a long time.
Oh,
and now I don't trust anyone anymore because of you did that to me.
You could ask the proprietor of the Noah's Ark boat replica why it's not.
I don't want to ask anyone about Noah's Ark ever again. And that's on you.
We could also sign you up for an ayahuasca retreat.
Yeah, I want to do that. But I really only wanted to do ayahuasca to quit smoking. I don't want to do it just for like introspection.
And have you quit smoking?
I did.
Well done.
Good for me.
What if we had an episode of the podcast where you shaved your head off for cancer?
I'd kill you all with my hands. I'm willing to support cancer efforts through money, for research, through volunteering, through holding people's hands. Will never shave my hair. We're gonna get canceled right now for me saying it, but I will never shave my hair for cancer.
So you won't go to a furry convention because you'll have to talk to people, but you'll hold a cancer patient's hand.
Yeah.
I think that will get you uncanceled.
Yeah. Will it? I felt like awful just saying that. Maybe you should cut it out.
No. I'm going to put it right at the start.
I don't want to shave my hair. Ever. Please cut that. I think the podcast is just a big scam to get me to say terrible things.
I mean, partially, but we would have to get you more drunk for that.
All the really terrible things I cut out and then assemble into another podcast that you'll never find.
Or are you just like releasing it on like the deep web?
It's also very popular.
How many followers does it have?
Alex Jones is one of them.
Did those
A lot of
people have
QAnon
a nice
people.
voice? Do I have the nicer voice in that series?
I mean, we just play your voice, so it's only you
Amazing.
saying terrible things.
Does anyone say I have a good voice for a podcast?
Yes. So
I just
many
feel like
people.
they oversay it about Chris and undersay it about us. I'm just evolving into madness.
We've noticed.
Well, we've got some things to work on, put together for season 2.
Let's just give up now.
Sydney, we'll go to the furries. We'll send you to a furry sanctuary.
I don't want to go to a furry sanctuary.
You say that now, but
I'll say that then too.
we'll just have to get you drunk enough.
Do they have snacks at furry conventions?
Probably.
Is there alcohol?
Probably.
What do you do at a furry convention?
Don't know, never been.
Is there panels?
Probably. You could go there, you could fall in love. You never know.
I'm not going to fall in love at the furry convention. I told you already. Listen, marriage is sacred, and I'm saving it for someone that makes a lot of money and promises never to speak to me.
That's why you're still single.
Hurtful, but true.
What if you have that, but they dress up like a turtle on the weekends?
I mean, one of my conditions is out of the house. I don't really care what you're doing. Really, a turtle, though? I mean, I feel like if I'm going to marry a furry, they would dress up like maybe
A llama?
a good animal.
So there are good animals.
There are good animals, but they're all of the animals are good except for the horses.
Well, I think we've got enough go on to put together our season 2 of I Went Outside Today.
Yeah, I think so.
And
I don't care about wolves.
Are you going to be okay?
thanks for listening to us through all of season 1.
Sydney can't talk anymore, so.
I have the giggles.
I say this about wraps up our episode. So this is one of your hosts, Chris, signing off.
This is Cheryl.
I'm Sydney. I do the thing. Please email us at iwentoutsidetoday@gmail.com if you have an animal that you would like us to see.
We will never get those emails because that's not our email address.
What's our email address?
You don't know?
That's our email. What's our email?
Nope.
Fuck. I went outside today pod. Right?
Thanks for listening to this very special episode of I Went Outside Today. If you have comments, compliments, or just suggestions of what Sydney should take part in, send them to us on our I Went Outside Today Facebook page or by email to iwentoutsidetodaypod@gmail.com. Also, if you could give us a positive rating and review wherever you listen to your podcast and share us with your friends, we would really appreciate you helping our small podcast become a little bigger.